night of the game, so I'm sure the CB West coach, Ron Hunsberger, has told his troops to stay out of the penalty box tonight because that was the deciding factor the other night.
For Pennridge, Dave Bryant had a couple of goals, one on a power play. He's a senior. Also another senior, Chris Wheatley, who really dominated most of the action on Friday night. He had a pair of goals, including one on the power play. They're the two big guns for Pennridge to look for. Other guys who scored goals, the freshman Tim Gunning and Micah Snyder had the 6th Pennridge goal of the evening. For Central Bucks West, we mentioned Evan Fader had a pair of goals. Aaron St. Ledger on a beautiful 2-on-1 break came in and scored the first goal of the game for the Bucks. And Kevin Horvat, the 8th grade player for Central Bucks West, also knocked one home for the Bucks, and that accounted for their 4 goals in the first game. So that's going to do it for our pregame show. We will be back with all the action of the first period following this timeout on SCT Channel 9. Back at the face-off circle, we're just about ready for the first period face-off between the Rams and the Bucks. The second game of the Tier 2 playoffs, and as we mentioned in the open, total goals decides this, so it's not the winner, not to win 2 out of 3, it's total goals in the first round. The winner of this goes on and faces Cheltenham for the Tier 3 championship. In other action, Tier 2 championship will be North Penn taking on William Tennant, and in the Tier 1 championship level, it's Council Rock and Germantown Academy, and the winners of these levels end up going on to the state playoffs.
You get a look at the Bucks there in the black and gold, and I understand last night you saw, Greg, you saw North Penn look very, very, look like an outstanding hockey team.
Yeah, they're very tough. They're very skilled defense, offense. They got some scorers who could put the puck in the net, and they put it in the net 12 times last night against Central Bucks Easton, advancing on to face William Tennant. That's the game we'll have here on SCT on Thursday night for you, is William Tennant playing against North Penn. That'll be the first game of the Tier 2 championship. That next round is a best of 3, not total goals. That's a best of 3 series, so then the winner advances on to the state playoffs. It's going to be Kluge will be in goal tonight. Tom Kluge will be in goal tonight for Pennridge. We saw the freshman Nick Cordisco get the start in goal in the first game, so Pennridge going to their backup goalie, or maybe their 1A goalie, and Coach Bob Bryant, a little bit of a change here in the second game.
Greg, I really think that we're going to see a great hockey game tonight, just like we saw last Friday night. I think this is going to be a close, hard-fought game. I think we'll see some tight checking, but I really think that we'll see things open up like we did on Friday night, and we're going to see some goals scored, some great goaltending, and I think our fans are in for 45 minutes of outstanding hockey.
For Pennridge, Chris Wheatley at center, Ian Swartley and Brad Arcade on the wings, and Dave Bryant and Jared Lapp back on the defense. Aaron St. Ledger will take the draw for the Bucks, and we'll get the rest of their starting lineup following the faceoff. Faceoff controlled by Pennridge, and Lapp will send it down deep into the Bucks zone. Chasing quickly behind the net is Wheatley. He'll control, sends it out in front. One-timer by Bryant, stick save to the back of the net. Out in front once again, there's Swartley. Big shot and a save early on by Depew, who comes up big. Thrown behind the net, Bryant will pinch in. Bryant goes towards the middle, now back behind the net. Lapp looks to pinch in, but decides to go back as the Bucks walk it out. Send it down ice, taken by Lapp at center ice, loses his edge. And the Bucks control at center ice, and they'll send it in deep. Back behind Kluge. Into the corner, Bryant comes along with Markovich. Markovich gains control to St. Ledger behind the net, pounded by Bryant. Puck in the corner. Battle there by Rob Meckling for Central Bucks West against Bryant. Bryant gets it around the near boards. Over to Swartley, who pokes it to center ice. They'll go all the way down. Icing waved off as Depew leaves it for his defenseman. Craig Strohmeyer plays it around the boards. Up on the wing to Meckling. Meckling bangs it out to center ice. Controlled there. Now Jones overskates a 2-on-1 for the Bucks. They skate in. Backhand. Nice defensive play there by Mike Roman, and he clears to center ice.
Outstanding play by Roman, and we got to look at Zark Markovich, number 80, who played so well in the first game for CB West.
Late offsides coming up as Jones controls behind his net. Bucks clear the zone, and offsides is now waved off as Jones walks it out over the blue line. Jones gets up some speed, now. Nice pass on the wing to Chris. Chris can't control as Phil McKee comes, plays behind his net up around the boards. Taken there by Fader. Fader unable to get it out as Roman does a nice job of pinching it at the corner and keeping it in. Now Haberly sends deep behind the net. Played by McKee. He looks for something now, throws it around the net once again to the far board and out of the zone. Roman comes over, pinches, can't keep it in, but sends it back into the zone. Haberly looks to control. Battle along the boards with Gabe DiMarino. Pennridge does a nice job of keeping some pressure in the offensive zone. McKee will come in front now, looks to clear, and does not get it out. And now here come the Bucks on a little bit of a rush. Up to center ice, they try to dump in off a skate, and now finally sent in, controlled there by Jones, who loses in front, and a nice job by Clues to clear to the corner before Galati can get a shot on net. Play at center ice. Chris controls for the Rams. Tries to send in. There's Tim Gunning. He had a goal in the first game, chasing it down in the corner. Gunning avoids the check, but loses the puck to Strohmeyer, who now gets up to Galati, and Galati looks to move it out for the Bucks. Pounded there by Gunning, forces the turnover. Lapp, nice pass to center ice. Coming in with the puck is Tom Engler, who loses to a CB West player, and they'll dump it out to center ice. The Bucks looking for a change. Freed can't control, and a nice job there of taking over by McCann for Central Bucks West. Tom McCann in the corner, spins, tries to send it in front, back to the point, controlled there by the Bucks. They'll send it down behind the net, looking to set something up. McCann trying to get it to Mike Horvat. Horvat puts a check on Bryant, and then Engler can't control in the corner. Taken away by Fader. And Fader gives off to Bryant, who walks behind his net, now tries to get out, plays it along the boards. Gunning will take it as the Rams look to have a little bit of speed through the center ice zone. Nice drop pass to Freed. Freed in over the line. There's going to be an offside call as Gunning in a half a step too early.
Greg, I think that we've seen in the early going so far is CB West has come out with more confidence than which they came out on Friday night. Early in Friday night's game, Pennridge was getting a lot of point-blank shots. Tonight they had the one good shot, and CB West goaltender Mike Depew came up big one more time, and now the West is back in this game skating evenly with Pennridge.
And Marty, you can't overemphasize that big save by Depew. That's early on. That's in the first minute of this game. You're already more or less trailing by 2 goals at this point, knowing you have to outscore your opponent by 3 to advance, and he comes up with a big save, which may give them a little bit of confidence in their defense as this game goes on. The Rams play the puck deep into the zone, controlled into the corner. That's Arcade trying to run it down, but now it's Swartley coming over. Sends it back around the net, Swartley into the corner. Throws it in front. Oh, and right there was Arcade on the far post, couldn't control it, sends it back to the point. Lapp pinches in for the puck. Poke checked out to center ice, but great speed by Bryant to come over and cover up for his defensive partner. He'll send it all the way back down in. And Wheatley with a nice forechecking job, steals along the boards. Wheatley looks in front, skates in front, sends it across through the slot, and now there's going to be a whistle blown, and we may have a penalty here. No penalty. I don't know what the call is going to be. Maybe the net became dislodged by a Pennridge player in the slot there, and that'll force the face-off to come out to center ice.
We got our first good look there. Big number 14 for the Rams, Chris Wheatley, who played so well in the opener. He is just an outstanding centerman for Pennridge.
Face-off controlled by the Bucks, back to McKee. Sends it across, looks to get it out, but Arcade will pinch in, keep it in deep. Swartley heading for behind the net. Pokes it behind the net. McKee takes it away and looks to get it out. Can't do it as Roman controls at the point. Along the boards intended for Wheatley. McKee controls, takes it away, and goes behind his net. Now swings over to the far boards. Jones, the freshman, will pinch in. Can't control. And out to center ice. Here come the Bucks. They can't control, and Roman will come and take it away. Wheatley knocks it down. They're going to call a high stick, and a face-off will come at center ice.
Pennridge in the form of number 19, Mike Roman, and of course 8, Dave Bryant, doing a great job on defense, making sure that the Bucks don't skate out 2-on-1 or on a breakaway situation.
We've just played just about 4.5 minutes here in the first period. No score between the Bucks and the Rams. Mike Depew in goal for Central Bucks West. We failed to mention that earlier. Gave up 6 goals in the opener, but played fairly steadily. There's Jones for Pennridge, gets it out, intended for Chris. He can't control. Bucks bang it back down. Now loose at center ice. And Roman gets it up to Haberly. Haberly looks to come down the left wing. Now sends it in deep, looks to Chase. Coming over there is Dahlgren. Dahlgren sends it along the boards. Over for DiMarino. And here come the Bucks. 2-on-1. Odd man rush in over the line. And Markovic just over the line, a half step too early. That was Markovic and St. Ledger, who combined for a nice 2-on-1 goal in the first game.
They sure did. St. Ledger and Markovic came down 2-on-1, and we sure hope that you fans saw that the other night, because that was a gorgeous goal with St. Ledger passing to Markovic and the big right winger sending it back to St. Ledger, who put it top shelf for the goal.
Gunning will take the draw for the Rams against St. Ledger, controlled by the Bucks. St. Ledger at center ice now. Bucks shoot it in deep behind the net. Chasing down his Lapp. Fans on it clear, but Gunning there to save him. Gets it out to center ice. CB West goes over to Markovic. Markovic tries to find Ledger breaking in, can't control. Puck going behind the net. Chasing it down there is Rob Meckling. Meckling behind the net has it taken away by Gunning. Gunning into the corner. Big hit put on by Markovic in the corner. Markovic ties up his man and takes away the puck. Good control back to the point. It's going to be stolen there by Freed, and he gets it out. Here comes Gunning. Good speed up the neutral zone. Into the zone. Offensively, backhanded pass across. Nobody there on the far post. Engler chases down in the corner. Engler tries to control. Now sends it out. There's Bryant in the slot. Shot knocked away by Markovic. Now a shot in on goal and a glove down by Depew. He'll hold for a face-off coming to his right.
It seems as though CB West has made a conscious effort to make sure that they don't allow Pennridge to skate down the middle of the ice unmolested, and they haven't really as yet. CB West really playing with a lot more confidence than they did in the early moments in Game 1, and that's why I think we're going to have a great game. Pennridge has some outstanding individual talent, and we see big Chris Wheatley out there to take the draw right now.
Another thing, if you're the Bucks, that you have to do tonight, you have to stay out of the penalty box. You can't give the Rams the man advantage because, as you mentioned in the pregame, Marty, 3 power play goals by Pennridge in that first game.
Sure, absolutely. That's something at any level of hockey. You can't be a man short that often.
Bryant, nice job defending, keeps it in the zone. Swartley sends it over to the far boards. Bryant will chase it down for the Rams. Now skates in deep, sends it in front, knocked down by a Central Bucks player, and they get it out, looking for a break down the boards. Nice check along the boards. Frees up the puck, and now it's shot down behind the Pennridge net. Into the corner, that's Fader. He had 2 goals in the first game. Fader gets the pass over, that's Balzer. Looks to walk out in front. Balzer looking for something out front. His pass knocked out, but regains it back out in front in the spot. Shot saved by Kluge, and he'll cover up. First good scoring opportunity of the game for Stevie West, and Kluge comes up with a big stick save and then covers the rebound.
Absolutely. We saw big Tom Kluge, number 30, in the net for Pennridge, making this point-blank stop. And that's got to give him the confidence he needs. His first stop of the night, and it was a big one on a tough shot.
Nice job by Balzer behind the net to control the puck and set up that scoring opportunity for Evan Fader. Face off to the left of Klug, and it goes out to neutral ice. Dahlgren controls for CB West. He gives it off. Here comes the Bucks down into the zone. Poke check back out. McKee will dump it down deep. Jones knocks it down and controls, tries to get it out. And over there was Brad Arcade. He can't control, and CB West doing a nice job slowing things down here a little bit. Fader tries to get it to Balzer, has it knocked away by Roman. Roman looks to skate in, gets off a wrister, high and wide, past the glove hand of Depew. Poke checked away by McKee, but Roman does a nice job of hustling over, keeping it deep in the zone. Galati gets it. He takes a big check from Jones as the puck is loose on the far side. Fader comes across, and finally Wheatley just takes it away. Wheatley tries to use the boards, can't get by McKee. He'll put in a long slapper from past the red line, kicked to the corner by Klug. West again, nice job by McKee, pinching in, keeps the puck in, but Roman finally gets it out. Here comes Rozier. He'll send it all the way down behind the net, and chasing it down for West is Evan Fader. Into the corner, the Bucks doing a nice job. McCann tries to get a pass off, but Wheatley reads it well, steals the pass. He'll try to walk it down. Wheatley in shot, knocked aside by Depew. Back out in front once again. Puck on the back of the net. Looking for a whistle, but nothing called. Finally taken off, and the puck kept in at the point by Lapp. There in the slot, shot, save, rebound. Oh, and Rozier had a chance. He got knocked off his skate, no penalty called. But Pennridge putting on good pressure right now. In the corner, out in front. Somebody mauled in front, no penalty. Big pressure put on by Pennridge. The puck not cleared out. Bryant keeps it in, sends it down deep. Into the corner. Crystal shakes, gives a big check on the boards. McCann trying to get it out for CB West. Now Horvat behind the net. Over skates, loses control. Rozier, big check, takes the puck away. Sends it back to the point, and Lapp can't keep it in. It'll come all the way down, and that'll be icing as CB West just looks to ice the puck and get out of trouble right there.
There was the first real concerted effort of the night from Pennridge. Matt Roger and Matt Haverly. Tremendous action in front of the CB West net. Couple of big saves again from Mike Depew. But if Pennridge continues to pepper the net like that, Greg, you know they're going to put a puck in the net sooner or later.
And remember, Pennridge doesn't even have to win this game to advance. They just have to make sure they're not outscored by more than 2 goals tonight in order to advance on. Tim Gunning to take the face-off for the Rams. He'll control back to the point. Roman through a screen, sends it on net, kick to the side by Depew. Gunning chases it down behind the net now to Engler. Engler battled off the boards by a Buck player and gets it out, but not all the way out, back into the corner. Engler tries to control, tied up there nicely by Strohmeyer, and finally the Bucks come away with the puck and they'll look to walk it out. Chance for a 3-on-2 break if they hustle here. Up over the line, they'll now dump it down deep. Behind the Pennridge net, Markovich takes a big check from Roman, gets it over to his teammate, now back to the point. Can they keep it in? Yes, they do. Markovich along the corner. Takes a hit from Gunning, who still controls, now going down deep into the corner. We're coming over is Jones to send it around the net. Pinching in there is Rob Meckling. Meckling controls, tries to send it in front. St. Ledger gets off a shot, and Kluge will just cover up to the side of his net. Not a real good shot on net, but it was harmful enough that Kluge has to cover up and take the face-off to his right.
Yes, Mike Roman with a good defensive shift that time for Pennridge. Nice check here on the backboards, and then he made a nice play to make sure that St. Ledger's shot was not going to be a hard one on goaltender Kluge. And Mike Roman, number 19, is doing a fine job in this first period for Pennridge.
5:28 left to play in the first period. We're scoreless here at the face-off circle. Puck kept in. Oh, chance in front. Pass goes all the way through. Bryant will chase down for Pennridge and get it out. Picked up there by Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer, the pass over to the boards. Meckling now with the puck, sends it in. Knocked down by Bryant. He gets it out. Here come the Rams. That's Wheatley. Good head of steam up the left wing. Wheatley stops on a dime, looks in front, sends it on net. Nice save by Depew into the corner with the rebound. Taken by Markovich, taken away though by Wheatley. Now Markovich takes it back, gets it out to center ice. Meckling tries to get around Lapp, but a nice defensive play by Jared Lapp. But here come the Bucks, shot in on goal, saved by Kluge, rebound. Can't be controlled by St. Ledger after his initial scoring attempt. Puck's in all the way out. Dahlgren will chase it down deep into the Buck zone. Pressured by Wheatley. Dahlgren overskates, loses control, but now gets it back along the boards and tries to get it out. Kept in by Lapp at the point. Lapp looks towards the net, sends it in front, knocked down, and it goes wide, I guess. I can't really tell what happened to the puck there. Did it get caught up in a pad? I guess it got caught up in a pad, so it'll be a face-off coming to the right of Mike Depew.
The checking has been tight. The goaltending has been really crisp so far, Greg, as we get a look at Mike Depew, number 93, the left-handed goaltender for the Bucks. Right now, though, both teams' defenses are doing a great job checking, making sure. I guess we had a goal there.
I guess we had a goal. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yep, it's a goal for Pennridge, and 1-0. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't see it from here. Not a lot of celebration, but it's 1-0 Rams. Here come the Bucks out at center ice. They'll walk it up over the red line. Huntsberger comes in, nice moves, moves backhand, looks to make a move. Nice defensive play there by Roman to take the puck away with a nice sliding defensive play. Now tries to get it up. Huntsberger pinches in, takes a hit along the boards, but Galati comes over to help out. 2 Rams, 2 Bucks. Puck shot out of play into the stands, so it'll be a face-off to the right of Kluge.
The first 12 minutes of this first period dominated right now, I'd say, by Mike Roman, number 19 for Pennridge, who has just been sparkling on defense for the Rams, making sure that nobody gets any point-blank shots for West. Also really throwing his body around nicely on the body check situation.
So 1-0 Pennridge. They score late in the first period here. But here come the Bucks with a chance in the slot. Balzer takes a hit, still hangs onto the puck. Pressured by Jones into the corner. Balzer looks for something in front, circles the net, looks for a stuffer. Pass in front, loose puck, and Kluge will cover up with the pads nicely. Good concentration to keep his eye on that puck right out in front, and didn't allow the Bucks to get a shot at it.
Absolutely. Josh Balzer with a nice skate behind the net. Came out in front. Evan Fader right out in front, got a decent shot off. Tom Kluge was making sure that he was in the right position. He was spread out correctly, and made sure this game stayed 1-0.
Tim Gunning coming out to center the line now for Pennridge. They'll take the draw against Hunsberger.
Hunsberger's a little mighty mite, isn't he? He's a dynamo, number 47.
Face-off controlled by the Bucks. Freed gets it up to Engler. Drop pass for Gunning, who overskates. Here comes Hunsberger back. Sends it in deep, taken by Bryant, the defenseman. He'll look to walk up center ice. Checked off the puck by Balzer. Balzer's pass knocked down, taken by Bryant. Bryant coming in, 3-on-2, sends it in front. Gunning shot, big save by Depew, sliding across to the near post. Puck behind the net, controlled by McKee, sends it along the boards. Bryant pinches in, keeps it in at the point. Into the corner to Engler. Engler searching for something in front, throws it in front, knocked down by a Buck, and Hunsberger able to clear out the center. Here comes Balzer. Down into the zone, deep. Chasing is Bryant, hit by Fader, but he absorbs the check nicely and gets the pass off to Engler, who sends it out to center ice, intended for Freed. Through a defenseman, Freed in a race down there with DiMaria. And DiMarino can't get it. Nice job by the Rams. Shot in front. Loose puck. Knocked down. And here come the Rams again. Engler control. Sends it in front. Knocked away. Cleared and out as it gets by Bryant. But coming over to help out is Lapp, the defensive partner. He'll send it in deep. Delayed offsides call here. Waved off as the puck goes into the corner. Hunsberger pressured by Freed. Freed will take it away behind the net. Freed battling with Hunsberger. Good battle behind the net. And Hunsberger comes away with it. But now the puck out in front. Loose puck, take it away. And Wheatley battling along the boards.
Great shift by Andy Freed, number 66 for the Rams.
Freed in front, backhand shot, goes wide. Wheatley will control the rebound, look for a stuffer. Tries to throw it in front, loose puck at the side of the net, finally knocked into the corner. Freed again, controls for the Rams. Behind the net, big hit put on there. Lapp will try to pinch in. Balzer comes over and is able to poke it out to center ice and all the way down. No icing on the play as Bryant comes over. Now that's Roman coming over, hit by Fader. Fader trying to create something in his offensive zone, but the Rams will clear all the way down. This should be icing. As it crosses the goal line, it will be icing, and a face-off coming to the right now of the Pennridge goaltender.
The last 5 minutes of this first period have been dominated by the big Pennridge forwards. They're keeping the puck pinched in the CB West zone and making sure that they're keeping the pressure on goaltender Mike Depew, Greg.
They've done a nice job putting the pressure on, especially after they got that first goal. So they're now technically up by 3 in this series, and they lead tonight 1-0.
And every time Tom Klug has had to come up big, he has certainly made a big save this first period.
Horvat sends it in front. Klug controls along the side of the net, now gives it off to Roman, who will send it out. Kept in at the point by McKee, but finally knocked out by Swartley. Odd man rush opportunity here. Swartley pulled down from behind by Horvat. Delayed penalty coming up here, and Horvat finally touches up as he battles Arcade for the puck. And our first power play of the evening will come with 1:21 left in the first period, and the Rams will get the man advantage.
Well, we saw the other night Pennridge was just dynamite on the power play, and that power play situation was created by the Pennridge aggressiveness as CBUS Mike Warpat had nothing to do but slow down the man and take the penalty to prevent any kind of breakaway situation.
Face-off won by Wheatley, but controlled by the Bucks, who will send it all the way down the ice. Good hustle down here to keep that puck on side. And a battle behind the net. Lapp loses control, but Bryant will take over. Bryant gets his pass off to Wheatley. A lot of ice up the neutral zone. He'll walk in, fire from the circle. Kick save to the corner by Depew. Controlled in the corner by the Rams. Back to Lapp. Lapp sends it on net, knocked aside by a defenseman. And trying to clear it is DiMarino. Gets it out to McCann, who will lift it to center ice. Here come the Bucks. Short-handed opportunity for Central Bucks West. And the shot fanned on as Bryant comes back and does a nice job to break up that shot opportunity by Stan Weglars.
Nifty move by Wheatley off the boards there.
Wheatley down into the offensive zone, ridden off by Weglars. Puck cleared out to center ice once again. Lapp will have to come back and try to regroup, and now we're going to have a penalty coming up on this one's going to be on Pennridge. I believe it's going to be Wheatley with a little frustration penalty for elbowing. So that's going to even things up at 4 men apiece with 29 seconds left to play in the first period. Pennridge on top by a score of 1-0.
And then, of course, when the Pennridge penalty or the West penalty is up, we'll see the Bucks on the power play as we head into the second period. Something they were not able to connect on Friday night.
A lot of open ice here. Jones controls for the Rams. Sends it up to center ice. Close to the middle, controlled by CB West. They'll play it to the far boards now. and Markovich dumps it down deep. Jones will come across, left by Klug. For Jones, who will look to skate out. Jones, center ice pass intended for Arcade, a little bit too far, now sent back down deep. Haverly comes across, controls for Pennridge. He can't get it out. Nice job by the Rams St. Ledger, who tries to throw it in front, but that's going to do it for our first period of play. We played the first 15 minutes here at the face-off circle. Pennridge on top of CB West by a score of 1-0. We'll be back with the second period action following this timeout on SCT Channel 9.
Perusing understands bad credit.
Second period action just about ready to get underway. Greg Betts and Marty Katz with you from the face-off circle. This is the Tier 3 playoffs. Game 2 of 2. Total goals decides the winner. And right now, Pennridge ahead on total goals by a score of 7-4 in the two games. They lead the second game here tonight 1-0 after one period of play.
Very excellent, very entertaining first period, tight checking, and real crisp play. And now we will get to see CB West on the power play as soon as they kill this even strength situation in a few seconds.
30 seconds left on the Buck penalty. A minute 19 left on the penalty to Chris Wheatley for Pennridge. So there's about a 42-second differential that the Bucks will have a power play coming up here early in the second period.
Right now, though, should be entertaining as we have 4 skaters on 4, and with these outstanding skaters, we might wind up seeing a nice breakaway situation for one of the teams here.
Gunning and Markovic in the face-off circle, controlled by Gunning. Back to the point, McKee unable to keep it in at the point, now pressured by Haberly. Gives it off to Markovic. Markovic walks in over the blue line, tied up by Haberly, who gets the puck. Now gives it off to a defenseman who will play it along the boards. Chased down in the corner by Gunning. For the Rams, taken there by the Bucks, though. Into the corner and taking it is DiMarino. He'll walk it out. Pass across to Markovic. Nice pass into center ice. 2-on-2 opportunity across to St. Ledger. St. Ledger gives the puck up in center in the offensive zone, and now the Bucks on a power play as Phil McKee will come back, take the pass from Depew, and look to set up the power play. The Rams change to a penalty-killing unit right now. Good pass up along to Galati. Into the corner, he's going to be chased by Dave Bryant. Galati controls, sends it around the boards. And controlled by Pennridge, they get it out to center ice. They'll send it all the way across and just try and eat up time as there's 20 seconds left on the penalty to Chris Wheatley. McKee playing with the puck, gets it out of the zone. Up for Horvat. Horvat tied up there along the boards, now comes back. Galati with a check on Bryant, and Horvat takes the puck, tries to send it across, gets it over. That's Kevin Horvat. Horvat, the 8th grader, gets it into the zone, tries to keep it in, but finally taken away by Lapp. Lapp will just set it up and clear the zone all the way down. That'll kill the remaining time on the penalty. And Wheatley back on the ice for Pennridge. Coming down is Engler. Engler taking the puck away behind the net. Engler tries to control in the corners. 2 Bucks, 2 Rams. Loose puck taken there by Horvat, but now Engler comes away with it. Tries to send it back to the point, and he didn't realize that Kevin Horvat was there, and he'll poke it all the way down. It goes on net. Klug will hand off to Lapp, who looks to set up the offense for Pennridge. Gets it out to Engler at center ice, controls along the boards. Engler sends it up for Gunning. He can't control his Dahlgren. Takes control at center ice. Good pass up to center ice to Horvat. Horvat spins, tries to find Galati, sends it down into the corner deep, and that's going to be icing as that pass came just a step beyond the red line. Goes all the way over the goal line, thus an icing call, and a face-off now coming to the left of Mike Depew.
Nick Galati almost had himself a nice try in on net. The amazing thing to me, Greg, is the fact that these Bucks have not won a game all year, but yet they display such poise, and they have just played so well over the last couple of games. It just amazes me that this team has not won all year. They're just playing really, really good hockey, and they do not look like a winless kind of team.
Hunsberger will take the face-off against Wheatley. Controlled by Wheatley, shot in on goal, turned aside nicely by Depew. Hunsberger tries to send it up along the boards, does so, and Fader now bangs it off the boards to center ice. Almost a breakaway opportunity there for Balzer, but a nice defensive play to keep it from that by a Pennridge player. Now Arcade tries to give it off, stolen by Balzer. Nice pass along the wing to Fader. Fader into the corner, looks to set something up in front, takes a huge hit along the boards, and loses control of the puck, but now regains. Gets it back to Balzer in front, and that's Wheatley coming across and stealing the puck nicely. But nice job by McKee to pinch in, cut off a possible break opportunity by Wheatley, and now he'll control back at his blue line. Sends it across. Good pass by Fader to center ice. Bodies flying everywhere as we have play at neutral ice right now. Hunsberger looks to walk in. Puts a nice move on, but loses his edge. But as he falls into the zone before the puck, he'll be called for offsides.
Once again, we see Phil McKee, number 13, the big West defenseman who is the steady rock on defense. Defensive defenseman all the way. Not much for rushing the puck. But the Bucks defense has kept the Rams from advancing in any kind of odd man rush situation so far tonight.
Face off won by Hunsberger, back to McKee. McKee loses control. Wheatley knocks it in behind the net. He'll chase to the corner. Wheatley, nice spin move, gets away from Hunsberger. Now can't get by McKee though, who plays a good solid defense. Poked along the boards. Sent back behind the net. Arcade will get it. Arcade tries to bang it back around the boards. Tied up there by Strohmeyer. Big check put on by Fader, and Strohmeyer controls and can't get it out as Hunsberger gloves it down and now is able to get it out of the zone. Taken there by Lapp, tries to send it back. Wheatley with the puck on the backhand, sends it down deep behind the net once again for Pennridge. They'll look to chase. Hunsberger tries to clear around the boards. Pennridge really needs a change here. Fader back to Hunsberger. Hunsberger will now look to skate it out, has some open ice. Checked by Swartley and Wheatley, but does get it out all the way down ice there. Fader tied up along the boards by Adam Denard. Now sent back in, and McKee will just shoot at the center ice. A lot of neutral ice play right now as both teams unable to get anything going offensively.
Checking is really tight right now in the second period of this game.
Poke check in along the boards, taken there by Christ. Christ looks to send something in front. Nice job by Strohmeyer to poke it away. Strohmeyer's poke check gets the puck out to center ice, where Bryant looks to send Haberly in. Haberly, nice move at the red line, leaves the puck out. There's Denard. He loses his edge, and Balzer with a chance here. Here come the Rams. Possible odd man rush. Balzer into the zone, into the corner. Drop pass taken by Fader. Puck stolen and sent along the boards. Nice job of pinching in and keeping that puck in by D'Amico. He sends it deep, but now it's taken away by the Rams, who will look to break out. Nice pass off to the far wing. That pass there by Roman. Here's a shot on net. Oh, through a screen, and Depew didn't see it, but it goes just wide of the net. Haberly keeps the puck in. Back behind his net, Christ will take it. Christ battling with Hunsberger. Sends it in front, but nobody there. McCann now skates it out and sends it to center ice, where Bryant comes across to play for Pennridge.
Jared Lapp flew off the bench on that line change and got a great slap shot on net that Depew turned away.
Puck sent down deep by DiMarino. Behind the net, chased down by the Rams. Denard can't get it out. Kept in by DiMarino. And finally shot all the way down. Coming across to play it for Central Bucks is D'Amico. Sends far cross ice pass. Kept in nicely there by Haberly. Haberly tries to send a pass in front off a skate. Goes behind the net to Christ. Christ looking for something in front. Through a screen out front. Nothing there. Lapp will now send it around the boards back there to Christ, who can't control. Along the far boards, pinching in Bryant. Bryant in front. There's Christ. Has a scoring opportunity but can't control. Now Bryant, short side shot turned away. Stick being held by DiMarino. And now D'Amico takes it. He can't get it out. Christ with a nice job. Pass in front can't be controlled by Freed. The puck goes all the way through. Finally, DiMarino will send it all the way down. Cross ice. That'll be not an icing as they wave off icing, and Klug leaves it for Bryant.
Great shift out there from number 5, Nate Christ for the Rams.
Here's a scoring opportunity. Shot goes wide off the stick of Rob Meckling. Now in front and taken away by Bryant. He tries to get it out. Strohmeyer, nice job to glove it down and keep it in play, but finally the Rams get it out of the zone. Lapp bangs it off the boards and down all the way into the CB West zone. Icing waved off as the puck doesn't make it to the red line. Strohmeyer looks to control in the corner. Now looks to come out, bangs it off the boards, kept in nicely by Lapp at the point. Sends it behind the net. Friedel skates to the corner. It's going to be hit by Dahlgren. Dahlgren bumps him off the puck, and St. Ledger takes it, gets up along the boards to Markovic. He has a race for the puck with Jones, who will get there first, but St. Ledger controls it center ice. St. Ledger, nice move, comes over to blue line, tries to send it across to Markovic, knocked away by the Rams and out of the zone. Sent back in deep by Strohmeyer, but the Rams control. Now Strohmeyer with the puck. Nice move into the center of the ice, but a big check on by Roman knocks him off the puck, but CB West controls. Meckling throwing his body around a little bit. Now Markovic takes it in the corner. Loses control of the puck. The Rams looking to just get it out. Good shift here by this line of Meckling, St. Ledger, and Markovic. Puck out in front. Shot opportunity. Markovic knocked off the puck nicely. Great defensive play by Roman. And now it's Wheatley to walk it out for the Rams. Out to center ice. Here comes Fried. Fried in over the line. Into the corner. Sends it deep behind the net. Behind the net, it's going to be Rozier out in front. Scoring opportunity. Shot. Big save by Depew. Fried open in the slot. Gets off a big shot, but Depew comes up big with that right pad. The Bucks can't get the puck out once again. Jones, slapper from the point, knocked to the corner by Depew. Rozier will control. Into the corner. Takes a hit from Dahlgren. Fried finds the loose puck. He's behind the net. Looks in front. Puck in the slot. Here comes Fried once again. Backhander on net. No good. Wheatley with the puck. Looks for a stuffer. No good. Puck in front. Taken by St. Ledger. He looks to clear and gets it out. Jones dives but can't keep it in. Now they walk it across the line before the Rams clear the zone and an offside. But I'll tell you what. Mike Depew coming up huge with 3 or 4 big saves on that sequence.
Tremendous pressure from the Rams. Just a great movement on offense. Andy Fried and company, and Depew came up big a couple of times. The Bucks getting back to check. But right now, I think, Greg, the first 22, 23 minutes of this game, Mike Roman has been the difference, number 19 on defense for Pennridge. He's made a tremendous play at the other end to make sure that the Bucks did not get a good scoring opportunity.
Balzer and Wheatley take the face-off. Balzer controls, but it's sent down deep behind the net. McKee will chase for CB West. Sets up behind the net. Now looks to bang it along the boards. Pinching in his lap. Keeps it in. McKee tied up by Arcade. The puck rolls to the corner where Wheatley tries to play it there, but Balzer, a nice job to take the puck away. Arcade ties him up, and Balzer sends it back around the other way where Wheatley comes over. Fakes out a check, and it's kept in at the point by Bryant. Sent towards the net. Arcade knocked down by McKee. Puck harmlessly to the corner, and finally Kevin Horvat will knock it all the way down ice. Good job of clearing, didn't put enough steam on it to get it down there, and Lapp will have to chase into the corner, hit by Galati. Galati tries to tie him up. Horvat pinches in, keeps it behind the net. Horvat walks in front, puck off a skate, and Klug will do a nice job to cover it up. Is a nice job by Horvat there to throw it in front, tried to hit it off a skate of one of his players or even one of his players' sticks, hit off a skate and rolled harmlessly in on net, and then Klug, a nice job to cover up before any damage can be done in front of his net.
Absolutely. It went off the skate of Josh Balzer, number 20, but right out in front, Dave Bryant, number 8, was doing the steady job of defense to make sure that Balzer couldn't get his stick in position for a shot.
Hunsberger controls the draw, shot in, knocked aside by Klug into the corner. Hunsberger skates over, controls the puck for the Bucks. Now Wheatley will take it behind his net, clears all the way around, pinching in nicely there is Steve D'Amico. And now Fader fans on the pass. Here come the Rams. Wheatley down the wing. Wheatley's going to walk in, looks in front, backhander, shot, score! Oh, what a nice move by Chris Wheatley. He beats Depew through the 5-hole, and it's 2-0 Pennridge.
Gorgeous goal by Chris Wheatley as he skated down the right wing like a house of fire. Came in on Depew, made a tremendous move to the backhand and slid it past Depew, who could do nothing about that, into the goal. That was vintage Chris Wheatley, number 14 for the Rams, who did that all on his own individual effort. That was some kind of goal, Greg.
Wheatley, his 3rd goal of the playoffs, unassisted at the 9:40 mark, and really nothing Depew can do there.
Oh.
He did a great job of cutting the corner once he got into the circle, came out in front, and showed great patience until that 5-hole opened up, because it wasn't open for very long. Depew did a nice job, but Wheatley found the little opening and puts it in the net for a 2-0 Ram lead. Here comes Fried. Fried shot knocked down. In the middle, Haberly has it. He gets off a shot, knocked off a stick high to the boards. Hunsberger now sends it along the boards, pinching in his Denard, shot through the crease wide by Haberly, and now Balzer looks to get it out, hits a skate, and it's taken by Balzer once again to Strohmeyer, who clears the zone.
Chris Wheatley really combines the strength of an Eric Lindros and the finesse of a Mario Lemieux with that big right-handed reach.
Good onside pass to Hunsberger, who walks in behind the net, looks for a stuffer. Good defensive play there by Roman to knock down a shot attempt. Puck loose now in the corner. Hunsberger, who, as you mentioned, a little ball of fire there. Puck back to the point. McKee, high, rising shot knocked down by the blocker. of Klug behind the net. Here comes West with some pressure in front, and the puck loose. Coming away with it is Bryant. Now that's Denard who's knocked off the puck.
Penalty coming up.
No penalty. I don't know what they're calling here. I guess it is a penalty. It's going to be on
Bucks.
I guess so. I thought they touched the puck a couple of times, but obviously not. Now the puck finally touched up, and the second power play of the evening coming up for the Pennridge Rams.
Hunsberger creating a lot of problems out there. He almost had himself a great scoring opportunity. Chris Hunsberger, the coach's son for West.
It's going to be Phil McKee going to the penalty box for CB West. And as we mentioned, they can ill afford to take the penalties. They trail already 2-0 in this game. They trail by 4 in the series. And they've really got to get on the board here in the next 4 minutes. They don't want to go into that third period needing to score 5 to advance.
Chris Wheatley has so much talent, and the impressive thing is the way this young man skates. He just picks up a head of steam, and he is not to be denied.
Pennridge on the power play, but nice job there by DiMarino to clear it down into the zone, controlled by Klug. Klug tries to hand off to his defenseman, who avoids a check and now gives it off to Freed. Freed back to his defenseman, who will walk it up. That's Bryant, sends it cross ice to Lapp. Lapp from the red line sends it down behind the goal as the Rams look to set up their power play. DiMarino, backhanded pass, can't get out. Big check by Engler. Puck in front. Freed had a chance and lost it off his stick. Bryant keeps it in at the point. Tries to send it toward the net. Knocked down by Horvat. And out to center ice is Mike Horvat with a nice defensive block. Sends the puck out of the zone. DiMarino fans on the pass. Engler tries to keep it in the zone, but it's Dahlgren who will send it all the way down. Past Bryant behind the net. Klug will hold it up there for Bryant, who skates behind the net to take over. Tries to play it up along the boards. Pinching in is McCann, but he can't control. Here come the Rams on a rush. Bryant up over the blue line. Puts a move on Strohmeyer. He has some speed behind the net. Out in front off a stick. And there's Depew, who will cover up. Great defensive play by Dahlgren, who's tied up with Engler in front. Or no, that's Rozier in front. Got his stick on the pass. Got it lightly on his goalie, who was able to jump on the puck and force the face-off.
Is that Jeff Dahlgren, number 7? He is a real steady player, isn't he, for CB West? Not a big guy, but he does a great job on defense, steady out in front of the net, making sure that the puck doesn't get in on goaltender Depew.
Face off to the left of Depew. It'll be St. Ledger against Wheatley. Shot in on goal through a screen. Depew kicks it to the boards with a nice stick save. Behind the net, Arcade tries to find a breaking Jones in the slot. He can't control, and the puck goes all the way down into the CB West offensive zone. Markovic tries to catch up, but Arcade will take it at center ice, gets it off to Wheatley. Wheatley with the puck now in the slot, gets off a shot. Nice pad save by Depew again. Good job of controlling his rebound to the corner, but the Rams again control behind the net. Swartley out in front, score! Wheatley once again off a nice speed in front by Swartley, and it's a power play goal, and Pennridge leads 3-0.
That time it was a nice play by Ian Swartley, number 12, who skated around the net, backhanded a pass on the stick of Chris Wheatley, and Wheatley knows what to do with the puck and put it home for the third Ram goal of the evening. They lead 3-0 now, and that's a big goal for the Rams. Another power play goal, Greg, for this Pennridge team.
2 minutes, 21 seconds left to play here in the second period, and it's 3-0 in favor of Pennridge, and it looks to everybody as if they will advance to face Cheltenham in the next round. Wheatley controls at center ice.
One thing we saw the other night, though, was that West, every time they got down by 2 or 3 goals, they came right back. But tonight, Pennridge's checking has been just phenomenal.
Balzer tries to control at center ice. Hunsberger now takes it away. He'll walk in. Good poke check from behind, though, by Wheatley to break up a shot opportunity. And Jones controls behind the net. McCann takes away for CB West. McCann loses the puck to Wheatley, who's sort of taken this game over in the last 5 minutes. Good speed up through the neutral zone. Wheatley in, gets a shot off, gloved by Depew, and he'll just hold on and force the face-off.
That was actually number 36, Trevor Jones, coming down the wing for Pennridge, looking very well on that play, coming down with a good head of steam. Got a good shot on Depew. One thing I like that time, Depew, he's an outstanding goaltender, the left-hander. I'd like to see him cover up a little more. Don't risk those rebounds. I'm sure that's something he's going to learn in the future. He's got a great career ahead of him.
Haberly to take the draw against Hunsberger. Haberly controls puck right out in front. Goes through Christ, who will now chase it down in the corner. Christ Back to the point, Bryant. Bryant in the slot, gets off a wrister high and wide. Rebound, knocked down by Haberly. Puck loose, and McKee will step up to play it. McKee, nice job at controlling the puck. Now bangs it off the boards, and Hunsberger will walk out of the zone. Hunsberger to center ice, sends it far boards for Balzer. Chased down in the corner by Bryant, hit by Balzer, sends it up along, looking for Christ. But Evan Fader comes over, takes the puck away for CB West. Fader along the boards. Puck now taken by Haberly. Haberly looks to walk out. McKee pinches in nicely to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Nice job there by Balzer, who finally loses the puck. Here come the Rams 2-on-2. Over the line. Shot in on goal, goes wide. Chased down in the corner. That's Denard. Takes a big hit from Hunsberger. Chris puts a check on McKee. Hunsberger controls behind the net. Now tied up by Chris, but he's able to walk away with the puck. Gets it out. And finally Balzer will pick it up, drops it back to Strohmeyer, who clears the zone. Picking up is Galati. Galati with a shot opportunity. Goes into the corner. Galati behind the net. Checked off the puck nicely there by Denard. And coming over is Hunsberger. He can't keep it in. And the Rams will take it out of the zone. Nice pass to center ice. Here comes Haberly. Haberly tied up nicely. Puck knocked away and taken by Strohmeyer, who will clear the zone.
Good steady defense on this shift by West, Strohmeyer and McKee. A couple of fine backliners.
Jared Lapp controls for Pennridge, goes behind his net looking to set something up. Checked there by Galati. And that'll end the period. So we've played 2 periods here from the face-off circle. Pennridge on top by a score of 3-0 in this game. They lead 9-4 in total goals. They're a period away from advancing to the Tier 3 championship, and we'll bring you all the third period action following this timeout on SCT, your home for high school hockey. Craig Betts, Marty Katz back with you. Third period action underway here from the face-off circle. Pennridge on top by a score of 3-0 over CB West, but the Bucks trying to control behind the net. Kevin Horvat plays it off the back of the net. There's brother Mike Horvat tied up along the boards. Mike Horvat, nice job, keeps the puck alive. Along the far side, Galati takes a check, but Kevin Horvat comes off, will play it in the far corner. Sends it in front, nobody there for the Bucks, and Andy Freed will walk out for Pennridge. 3-on-2 opportunity. He'll send it down into the corner, and dump and chase hockey is what the Rams will play right here. Into the corner. Nice job by Freed to take control of the puck. Spin move away. Has some open space to skate now. Goes behind the net. Looks to center in front. Can't find anybody. Now loose puck in front. Depew looking to cover up. Finally cleared out nicely by the Rams, but not out of the zone. Nice job by Lapp. Sends it back in deep again. Hunsberger controls behind the net. Pressured there. Freed looks to take it away, and Hunsberger walks away with it. Gets the puck out and out of the zone to center ice nicely. Bryant back for Pennridge to cover up.
Great play by Hunsberger there. He cleared the puck out in front of his net and made a couple of nice plays behind his own net.
Loose puck at center ice. Lapp will now send it down deep. Controlled there by DiMarino, who sends it out to center ice. Here come the Bucks. 1-on-2, now a 2-on-2 opportunity. Over the line, shot goes wide. Big rebound out in front as McCann's shot takes a weird carom off the boards, but the Rams do a nice job to control. Now Hunsberger keeps it back in, taken away by Freed. Freed 1-on-4 will just send it down for a line change. Nice job by Andy Freed to get over the red line before shooting that down to avoid icing.
Give a lot of credit to the Pennridge defenders tonight. We've seen outstanding defensive play. They're making sure that the Bucks don't break in a 2-on-1 or 3-on-2.
Markovic, big hit behind the boards on Bryant, but Arcade able to get it out. Gunning tries to chase it down, and if he had, he would have had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Puck is in front. Nice job by Bryant, though, as Markovic almost had a breakaway opportunity. Here comes Arcade over the line. Arcade through a screen. Shot goes wide to the glove side. Gunning controls behind the net. Back to Arcade. He plays it to the far corner. Gunning looks to chase it down. Tries to get it back to Lapp at the point, who keeps it in. Sends it all the way behind the net. Brad Arcade will chase it down for the Rams, pinned against the boards, and Swartley comes over to take the puck. Swartley looks in front. Has his pass knocked down by Hunsberger. Battle along the boards now, and coming away with it is Central Bucks West. They'll skate out. Coming down ice, nice move, and in on a shot opportunity. Great puck movement, shot on goal, knocked away by Klug. Great play there by Zark Markovic. You get the shot off. Now Markovic again loses control of the puck behind the net. It goes. St. Ledger tying up Bryant, and Markovic has taken over the game right now for CB West. Battling with the Bryant behind the net, and a great job by Bryant to use his body. Sends it up along the boards with a hand pass. And the Bucks putting good pressure on right now. Bryant and Markovic really going at it here in the corner.
Good, outstanding play here early in the third period. Zark Markovic showing the stuff he showed last Friday night. He is one tough hockey player.
Bryant can't clear the zone. Nice job by Meckling to pinch in, keeps it in, but it'll be Swartley. Gets it out to center ice. Christ can't control, and sent back in deep by the Bucks behind the net. Klug will come out, hold it up for his defenseman Bryant, who plays it up along the boards. Denard loses the puck in his skates, and Meckling will take it away. Now tied up by Bryant along the boards. Denard comes in along with Fader, and they finally blow the whistle, and there'll be a face-off coming to the right of goaltender Tom Klug.
Pennridge blue liners, Jared Lapp and Dave Bryant, Mike Roman, these guys are really making the difference now. They're making sure that CB West is not getting any great shots on goaltender Klug. Markovic had a nice shot. Klug turns it away. Markovic and Bryant had a nice little battle within the battle there, Greg, on that last shift. A couple of good young hockey players.
Wheatley to take the draw against Hunsberger. And back to the point, shot in on net, knocked down before it reaches the goal by Roman, who will now play it up along the boards, and now a penalty coming up. Are they going to call a high stick?
I think there's a penalty.
And if so, I believe it's on Pennridge, so CB West will have the man opportunity here and trying to get back into this game. And right now with 10:15 left, trailing by 5 total goals in the series, you have to sort of think the Bucks playing just for pride now and trying to keep their season, maybe try and get that first win of the season with a big comeback win.
Absolutely. They have to think about this as a game, not the whole series. They're still in this game. It's only 3-0. A goal here on the power play would put them right in position to maybe tie it up or possibly win it. We see the young centerman, Chris Hunsberger, number 47. He's a young dynamo there, taking the face-off with Matt Haverly.
Adam Denard off for slashing 2 minutes, so a big opportunity here for the Bucks to try and get back in the game, but not if Trevor Jones is going to make plays like that. He sends it all the way down ice on goal, steered aside by Depew. He leaves it for Strohmeyer, who will look to set up the breakout for CB West. Sends it up middle of the ice to Hunsberger, tied up there nicely by Freed. Loose puck controlled by the Rams at the blue line, and Roman just dumps it back down deep into the Central Bucks West zone.
Trevor Jones and Mike Roman, another couple of fine defenders for Pennridge. Coach Bob Bryant just keeps sending out these outstanding defenders for Pennridge.
You got to remember, Jones only a freshman. He's a big boy too, so he has a good future here at Pennridge. Puck behind the net, Markovic now circles in his defensive zone, looks to get some speed up. Has the puck knocked away by Freed. Finally a pass out the center ice to Hunsberger. Hunsberger gives it back. That's Balzer. And now Hunsberger sends it down deep behind the net. Jones looks to clear. Gets it off to Haverly, who has time and will now skate it out and sends it all the way down ice. That'll kill some more time off the clock. 52 seconds and counting left on the penalty to Adam Denard. Puck out. That's Fader. Sends it cross ice. Galati looking to make the play along with Hunsberger. Shot in. Delayed offsides coming up here for the Bucks. With the puck controlled by Haverly. He walks it up. Nice move on McCann, and now sends it down deep once again as the Rams doing a nice job killing off this penalty. Now a whistle blows, and looks like we have a penalty coming up here on CB West, possibly.
Haven't seen Aaron St. Ledger out there in a while for CB West. He played such a great game on Friday night and early on tonight. Haven't seen him in a couple of shifts. I'm wondering if there's any problem with an injury.
So CB West takes a penalty with 27 seconds left on their man advantage. So it'll even things up at 4 aside for the next 27 seconds, and then the Rams will have a minute and 33 on the power play. They've converted on 1 of 2 opportunities already tonight. Kevin Horvat. Now Mike Horvat loses the puck to Swartley on his backhand, looks to center in front, puck knocked away, and Strohmeyer has it for the Bucks. He'll look to walk out. Out to center ice, walking it in over the line, looks for a screen. Now shot goes in on goal. Saved by Klug, and he'll cover it up off the shot by Mike Horvat from the point.
As he's done all night long, Dave Bryant made sure that the offensive man was not able to come in right in on goaltender Klug. He directed him out towards the boards, And the shot, of course, not as strong from that point, and Klug able to make the save. Dave Bryant just has been a rock on defense all night long for the Rams.
4 seconds left until the Rams take the man advantage. Face off, St. Ledger out there now for the Bucks, and Swartley controls for Pennridge. Dumps it down deep. Wheatley on the ice now on a power play opportunity. Wheatley at center ice, walks it over the blue line. Shot! Nice save by Depew as he got a stick on it and knocked it behind the net. Here's Wheatley once again. Wheatley to Lapp, out in front. Big save by Depew. Rebound by Swartley. Does it go in? No, he had a stick raised for a second, but Depew somehow kept it out of the net. Battle behind the net. Wheatley touches up, and now another penalty coming up, and this one looks like it's going to be on the Rams.
Great work by the Rams outside in front of the net. Depew was able to keep the puck from going home. Very tough shift there from Swartley and Wheatley. And I do see St. Ledger back on the ice now for West. He's back out there, number 22.
And that's a penalty on Andy Freed, and a penalty that Coach Bob Bryant doesn't like to see. That's in your offensive zone while on the power play. You still had 1:09 left on the power play, and I believe he got called for slashing. I'm not sure exactly what the call was, but anyhow, it evens things up at 4 aside for the next minute and 10 seconds. Puck out to center ice where Wheatley takes over, and he's very dangerous in this situation. A lot of open ice at 4-on-4. McKee plays behind the net, now along the boards. Puck kept in nicely at the blue line there by Lapp, who loses control on a check. Up over the line is Markovic. Markovic, nice move off the boards. Or that was Meckling, excuse me. And now Wheatley with a break opportunity. Wheatley down the far wing. Stops, winds, fires it on net. Saved by Depew. Rebound comes out. St. Ledger will control. Taken away. Back out in front. Wheatley for the hat trick. Shot. Loose puck, and diving on top of it is Depew. As he got a shoulder on the initial shot, the rebound sat there in a slot for a couple seconds, and finally Mike Depew, good look at the young man right there, jumps on top of the rebound. He'll hold for a face-off now in his offensive zone.
How about that play by Dave Bryant? He made an outstanding check coming back on defense. Then he motored up into the offensive zone and set up Chris Wheatley for a real tough shot. Depew makes the save.
7:13 left to play here in the third period. 3-0 Pennridge in the lead. Puck kept in nicely at the point by Roman. Now has the puck taken away by Balzer. Gets it out to Fader, taken by Jones, who sends it back deep for Pennridge. Controlled at center ice. Fader still in the zone as the puck goes in the zone, so delayed offside now waved off as Fader clears the zone, and once again, same situation. Jones will look to clear. Gets up along the boards, hits the referee with his outlet pass, so Fader able to pick it up 2-on-2. Fader winds, has a shot blocked by Jones, who goes down in pain after blocking that hard slap shot. Balzer in front, puck knocked away. Taken by Balzer with a scoring chance. Loose puck in front, and Klug, nice job to jump on it. Can't control the rebound though. Hunsberger behind the net overskates. Roman takes it away, but it's bumped off the puck by Balzer, who controls in the corner. Balzer looking for something in front, throws it in front. Jones takes it and gets it out, but not all the way out. Now it's going to be taken there and walked out by Tom Engler, who sends it all the way down. It's going to be on goal, and the Bucks are on the power play for 22 more seconds. CB West looks to move it out up along the boards, taken there now to center ice. Hunsberger crisscross over the blue line, shot in wide of the net into the corner. Chasing it down is Roman, puts a big hit on Fader here and allows Engler to take the puck and clear it all the way down. That should kill the remaining few seconds on the penalty, and it does, as Depew leaves it there for his defenseman. Depew gives it off Dahlgren. Dahlgren looks to move up, almost loses the puck, but it's taken there by Weglars, who sends it down deep. He loses the puck now back in on goal. Depew looks to stray a little bit, but knocks it away from Gunning. Weglars now out to center ice, and Bryant right there to pick it up for Pennridge, who looks to just dump and chase and eat time off this clock as we're under 5.5 minutes left to play in the third period, with the Rams holding to a 3-goal lead.
Greg, Pennridge has played almost a flawless checking game, just great defense, and on the 3 or 4 times when the Bucks were able to get a good shot on goal, Tom Klug came up big for the Rams.
Mike Horvat pressuring Lapp at the blue line. Loose puck along the boards. A scrum of players over there, and coming away with it is Tim Gunning. Gives it off to Nate Christ. Christ in. Sends it in front, intended for Gunning. Knocked away nicely there by a defensive player. I believe it was Dahlgren for CB West, and he'll clear the zone. Lapp gives it off for Denard. Now Lapp back with the puck along the boards. Hit by Horvat. Kicked along the boards. Christ takes a big hit from Weglars, and the loose puck taken by McKee, sent all the way down. They say there was a chance to play that puck, so icing is waved off as Denard chases it down, as Bryant chasing it down behind his own net. Sends it up along the boards. Denard loses to Weglars. Taken by Haberly. Haberly gives it back to Lapp, who looks to just clear the zone. Kept in nicely at the point. Strohmeyer out in front. Here's a shot opportunity. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, how did he stay out of the net? Klug with a big rebound save off Weglars. Puck now sent behind the boards. Bryant comes across. Denard will look to get it out, and he'll skate it out. Kicks it to center ice where Haberly takes it over the red line. Haberly tries to put a move on, gets it down deep. Denard can't catch up with it, and the Bucks just clear it out to center ice. Race for the puck. McCann leaves it to center ice. McCann set up in front, but the pass can't come over as Bryant with a nice defensive play to come take the puck away. Leaves it for Denard over the red line. Denard looks to move in, has the puck knocked away by Strohmeyer. Out to center ice comes the puck where Bryant will send it down deep.
Give a lot of credit to these Bucks. They came in here without a victory on the season, but they have played an outstanding two-game series against this Pennridge team. And Greg, this Pennridge team looks like they're going to be ready to move on to the next round and give Cheltenham a real tough go.
Haberly's pass loose in the zone, taken by McCann, plays it up along the boards. Here come the Bucks 2-on-2. Sent down deep into the zone, checked off the puck nicely there by Jones was Galati. Taken by Balzer. Balzer with Galati, sends it down towards the net. McCann takes it behind the net. McCann looking for something in front, sends it in front, but a nice job again by Roman, who loses the puck. Balzer in the slot. Can't get off a shot as Jones with a nice check knocks it away, and Nate Christ will come out for Pennridge. Loses control of the puck. Here come the Bucks once again. Balzer poke checked again at the blue line by Jones, and the Rams coming down the other way. Christ checked to the boards, but not before he knocks it deep behind the net. Wheatley tries to make a play off the boards. Controls, walking out in front. Wheatley looking for something back to the point. Jones slapper goes wide as he was checked from behind on his shot. Puck sent back to center ice where Lapp will control. Lapp sending it down deep into the CB West zone behind the net. The Bucks will play as they look to walk out with 2:17 left in the game. Bryant loses it center ice to a poke check, but here comes Swartley keeping the puck alive, and now Lapp will send it to the far boards where Arcade will play it. He loses the puck, taken by the Bucks. They look to set something up. Weak shot in on goal, turned aside by Klug. Battle for the rebound. Nice job by Bryant to poke it loose and then come up with it. Now Arcade gives it off to Bryant, who has some speed through the neutral zone. Bryant down along the far wing, turns the defenseman. He'll walk in. Bryant, nice move in. Shot on goal. Save. And now a whistle. And we'll see what the call is here. But a nice job by Dave Bryant to create his own shot.
Gorgeous play by Dave Bryant as he skated all the way down the right wing and in on goal, got the good shot off. And sometimes it has to seem to the CB West players as though Pennridge has 4 defenders back there. They're just so tough on defense tonight. It just appears as though Bob Bryant really stressed that this week.
Wheatley in front on the backhand shot, score! A hat trick for Chris Wheatley. Won the face-off, walked right in front, nothing Depew could do. And Wheatley, great patience, kept it on his backhand until Depew committed and lifted it top shelf for his 3rd goal of the evening.
Chris Wheatley is one of those special players that you don't leave to get a hot dog or a soda. You just want to see him on the ice and see what he can do with the puck, because every time he's out there, Greg, he is something to behold. He's a lot of fun to watch. Number 14, Chris Wheatley, and I'm sure we're going to hear more of Chris Wheatley at the next level. Perhaps college, perhaps even further along. You never know, but that man has a lot of talent.
Wheatley, one of 4 seniors on this Pennridge roster, and he gets his 3rd goal of the evening at the 13-18 mark of the 3rd period, and the Rams on top 4-0. Big check by Roman along the boards. Engler plays it out of the zone. Hunsberger will chase it down for CB West. Minute and a half left in the game. Puck dumped deep down. Jones fans on the clear. Fader down behind his net. But right there's Roman, who's had a very solid defensive game tonight. Leaves it for Gunning. Poke checked by Hunsberger. And now up along the boards, taken there by Engler. Hunsberger can't control it as it goes into the corner. Fader chasing it down, battling with Jones, who clears it up along the boards. And now out come the Rams. Reed loses control. Puck back down inside the CB West blue line now. And Hunsberger, nice move along the boards. Looks to send something up. Takes a check from Roman. Gunning behind the net. Sends it along. Taken by Gunning, who loses the puck. Hunsberger can't keep it in. There's Engler, looks, turns, tries a nice outlet pass. Good back checking by the Bucks. Here comes CB West into the zone. Hunsberger now outside the zone. 37 seconds and counting left to play in the game. 4-0 Pennridge in the lead. Big check by Engler on Hunsberger there. And the puck now taken by McKee in front of his own net. He'll now send it out. Hunsberger clears down. Here's a break opportunity for the Rams, or for the Bucks. Coming across nicely though is Jones once again. Weglar sends it in front. Nobody home for the Bucks, and Engler again looks to just clear it. Takes a big check from Mike Horvat. Engler can't get it out. Horvat, good forechecking, keeps it in, has a shot opportunity to his backhand. Goes wide, sends it in front. Light shot on goal, and it's going to go in the net, but it's going to be waved off as Kevin Horvat shoveled it into the net with his glove. And now he goes and takes a shot at Roman, knocks him to the ice. Little frustration there with 1 second left on the clock.
CV West, no give up in this team. Mike Horvat made a fine play to control that puck and get it out in front of the net. The goal, of course, is disallowed on the shot with the hand. And CV West has a lot to be proud of. There's the final second.
As they say, the heck with the final second. Let's blow the whistle now. And Pennridge advances to the Tier 3 final with a 4-0 victory. They defeat CB West 10-4 in total goals in this series, and will now advance to face Cheltenham in the best-of-3 Tier 3 finals. Once again, our final score, Pennridge 4, CB West nothing. Marty Katz and Greg Betts back with you to wrap things up following this timeout on SCT Channel 9. Back at the face-off circle in Warminster, once again our final score tonight, Pennridge 4, Central Bucks West nothing. The Rams advance to the Tier 3 final. They'll face Cheltenham now in a best-of-3 playoff situation for the Tier 3 championship, and really a tight checking game today, Marty, a lot different than the game we saw in Game 1 last week, and really a tight checking game until Chris Wheatley took things over late in the second period.
Certainly, it was a case tonight of too much Pennridge defense and too much Chris Wheatley on the offensive end. Friday night we saw much more of an open ice game. Tonight, Pennridge came out with the idea to make this a close checking game, to make sure that CB West did not get a lot of close-in shots. And when West was able to get a good shot, Tom Klug came up big with the shutout victory. Of course, we have to give a lot of credit to CB West. He came in and played a real fine two-game series. Goaltender Mike Depew came up with a lot of big saves. This West team, I think, is going to be tough in years to come. But this was Pennridge's night, and it was their series, and they had some outstanding defense from Dave Bryant and Mike Roman, and, of course, Jared Lapp, Andy Freed, and Young Jones. Outstanding defense, and Chris Wheatley just did so much with the natural hat trick there in the second and third period, and I'd like to see the Rams go on, and I think they're going to give Cheltenham a real good go in the next round.
Well, Wheatley, you mentioned the hat trick. Let's run down the scoring. Brad Arcade opened things up. We got the first goal of the game, the 11:49 mark of the first period. You and I got to go home and watch this one in order to see it because we missed it completely, folks.
That's right.
As if you were watching, you saw we missed it completely on our call, but Arcade knocked it home for the first goal of the game, 1-0 in favor of Pennridge. Then Wheatley, on an unassisted breakaway, came in. Great move to the backhand, beat Depew through the 5-hole. Made it 2-0. Then he scored on a power play at the 12:39 mark of the second period off a nice feed in front by Ian Swartley. And then Wheatley closed out the scoring with 1:42 left in the third period. An unassisted goal once again made it 4-0, and that was our final. Pennridge advances on to the next round, outscoring CB West by a total goal count of 10-4 in the two games.
Good two-game series. Pennridge did what they had to do, played outstanding hockey. In the open ice game on Friday night, they were able to get a lot of good shots on. Tonight, they closed up the checking more and played outstanding defense and let Chris Wheatley and Swartley take it over on offense. And this is a good Ram team, and I'm glad that we were able to bring this to you fans. And Greg, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Again, a reminder, folks, VHS copies of this and all other SCT sporting events are available by calling 345-5154 during normal business hours. Once again, that's 345-5154 Monday through Friday during normal business hours for a copy of tonight's hockey game. Well, that's going to do it for our game tonight. We'd like to thank our crew, Gina Weber, our director, nice job. Audio, Kim Newell, the cameraman, John Stevens and Mike Miller bringing you all the close-up action, and electronic graphics handled by Jim Sutton tonight. For my partner, Marty Katz, I'm Greg Betts. Once again, our final score, Pennridge 4, Central Bucks West nothing. Good evening, everybody.